The reason why you're unprofitable is because you have an addiction with something. Either you have an addiction with something or or there's something in your life that's going on that you're not facing. You cannot be addicted to porn and become profitable. Why? Because essentially you're teaching your brain that we can do minimal effort things and receive a high reward for it. You're meaning to tell me you think that you can go on your bed, watch pornography, masturbate and release the endorphins and the chemicals and the dopamine that's releasing in your brain. It's getting shot up into your brain. Your brain feels like, yo, we just did something. We did something good and we didn't even do anything to attain it. So now when you continuously do that over years, you're teaching your brain that minimal effort should require a feel-good feeling. And then now your brain looks at the stuff outside of real life and it gets disinterested in the hard stuff because your brain is telling you instant gratification is the way to feel good about something. So when you watch porn, when you overindulge in food, when you're satisfying any type of appetite, you're not fasting, you're not having any type of discipline in your life, you're inherently subconsciously teaching your brain that fast and easy means good. When in reality, in real life, the hard things that you conquer should give you the feel good feelings. You waking up at 5 a.m. or not even 5, you just waking up before the sun, a cold shower, running, lifting heavy weights. These are hard things, but at the end of that hard thing, at the end of doing it, what happens? You feel good. You have good dopamine. So essentially now when you have that good dopamine in your life, after you get rid of the bad dopamine, you start putting in the good. Now your brain attaches, oh, doing hard things for long periods of time and finally attaining it makes me feel good. So that's what you inherently have to do in your brain. Because if you don't do that on a day-to-day basis, you will always try to, when you're as a trader, you're going to try everything in your power to make it, you're going to feel like you're behind because in your brain, you've programmed that you need a quick and fast result for you to feel good about yourself. That's why some days you want a full port. That's why some days you want to over leverage because you want the fast and quick results that porn gives. You want that dopamine to shoot up your brain. That's why you want to see $1,000 fast through your screen and you're putting 5 minis on one trade. That's the issue. That's why you keep over leveraging. You get greedy. You made it $500, but you want 1,000 because you want that. You're chasing that feel good feeling. So, in order for you to finally get good, your dopamine receptors, in order for them to finally balance, you need to cut out instant gratification, cut out social media, cut out porn, cut out fast food, because all these things, I feel like I'm getting to a point in my life where I'm not going to eat food unless I did something fulfilling for the day. If I didn't do anything fulfilling for the day, I'm not eating. I don't deserve to eat because I'm not gonna lie. My grandma, she's Haitian. She cooks Haitian food. That food, it tastes so good. Every time I eat it, dopamine receptors get fried up. So sometimes I can get addicted, right? That should be my reward. I'm going to start treating food as a reward. Other than that, I'm fasting. And fasting is good for the body anyways. It teaches you spiritual discipline, sexual discipline, and it actually cleanses your body from the inside out. Y'all see my skin? Y'all see how it cleared up like this? I used to have horrible skin. Ever since I started fasting and having a skincare routine and just making sure my life started being I made sure my life was more cleaner from the inside out. I'm out here, I'm looking good. You feel me? I used to have bad acne because my habits were bad. But now I look healthier. I'm holding in my semen. I'm letting the energy, the life force in my body just rejuvenate myself. So if you're struggling in trading, bro, if you don't see any progression and you feel like you're behind, you just gotta reset your dopamine receptors. You gotta reset them, bro. Personally, me going into the next week, I've been on a journey of I don't want to say semen retention because to be honest, this is a lifelong lifestyle. I don't ever want to release my semen until I'm married again. But started in October and I've been on it since. And ever since then, it's like now I've been energy levels is increased, mental clarity is increased, everything's increased. So it's like I know when I come back to trading, everything's gonna go up 10x because I've been building that discipline outside of the charts. To the point where my emotional detachment now comes from the discipline that I've put outside of the charts. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was indulging into instant gratification, I had no discipline. I had none. So inherently, I would go on these charts over here and do these dumb things knowing it wasn't going to get me anywhere. Knowing over leveraging, revenge trading, all that stuff. Just emotional trading. But now that, you know, once you have a sense of groundedness in your life and you have a sense of groundedness in your self-discipline, you're not going to be so quick to be emotional on these charts, because you're essentially, now you have power over yourself. You're not going to let no candlesticks have power over you. So after you take one trade, whether it's a win or loss, it's easy to get off. It's easy to skip Monday and Friday and trade Tuesday to Wednesday and Tuesday to Thursday. It's easy to take one trade a day, one mini. That's easy. It becomes easy to do those things that you know that's going to get you to the next place. Because the thing is, I realized I don't really want to have things fast. Because when you get something fast, you miss out on the lessons, the character building, and just the character of getting to a person who deserves success. Like, I want to just develop the characteristics that requires me to be successful over the long term. I don't want fast success anymore. Yeah, I'm 22. I want to be rich. I want to make that internet money in my 20s. But if I get it fast, bro, I'm not gonna build the mentality or the character to keep that until my 30s and 40s and 50s. But if I build now, if I sacrifice my 20s to just build, like, I know I see my mentor, he just bought a Ferrari, a $300,000 car. He deserves that because he has built the characteristics to obtain such a car. I haven't. So when I see that, I just see that as I need to just keep working on myself. I need to keep building myself to be able to build the mindset, build the characteristics that deserves and gets to that point in life. And I'm currently not at that. I had poor money management skills before I made this video. You're telling me a person who wants a $300,000 car has poor money management skills is going to get a $300,000 car? No. I needed to go through the hard lesson of blowing money and having no money to realize, yo, I need to work on my finances. So now that I have my finances in order and in check, like I made in my previous video, I'm now building characteristics to when I get more money, I can now steward it. And actually, Jesus tells us to be a steward of our money. If you can't steward what you got now, why would he trust you with more? So I say all that to say, man, reset your dopamine receptors, take your time in life, sacrifice your 20s for a better life in your 30s and 40s. And if you don't want that, sacrifice your 30s and your 50s then, and enjoy now. Up to you. But at the end of the day, it's all a choice. It's all a choice. To be a profitable trader is a choice that you make every single day. It's not just it's not, oh my gosh, I'm automatically profitable, I wake up profitable. No, I'm a profitable trader because I choose to take one trade a day. I choose to only trade 3 times out of the week. And I choose to not trade more than 10 times in a month. Because, no, more than 15 times in a month, because we got 3 weeks, 3 days. And sometimes we might have FOMC or Powell speaking. Then it might be like around 12 to 15 trades a month. That's it. Discipline, bro. You blow your account, you lose all this money, you crap on yourself because you have no discipline. Discipline is to freedom. Discipline hurts. You know this cliche saying, everybody's saying it. The way to heaven feels like hell, the way to hell feels like heaven. You know, everybody's saying that. Like, everybody's saying that. I'm going to just say it again. I'm just reiterate what I've been saying, you know? So I hope this video helps. You know, I like to keep my videos under 10 minutes because I kind of want my videos to just get to the point and, you know, feed y'all with some knowledge. But this is why you're unprofitable. Everything I've listed in the video, that's why you're unprofitable. So until you fix that, you will remain unprofitable. Literally. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. My talking tank is over. I'm going to go ahead and go to this church service and praise God if, you know, the service is actually valid. I don't know how it's going to be out there, bro. Sometimes it be so loud I have to just put my AirPods in. So, yeah, y'all have a good night, bro. If you have any questions, just, you know, send me a comment. Let me know how y'all like this video. If y'all want more videos like this, just let me know. Let me know if I should keep going. I know I've seen some people telling me I should keep going. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for the support. And I got a small channel right now, so I'm just, you know, I'm not here to look to try to make money off this. I just like helping people out, and I realized that the best way to help people out that's not in my area or my vicinity is these videos. So I'm gonna just keep helping y'all, and God bless y'all. I love y'all. Have a good night, y'all.